There's a nasty storm somewhere during the holiday season.
The classic Texas Blue Norther is on the way. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, it was the exact opposite. It looked like we transitioned into summer, all of a sudden when we were at 80 degrees. Well, it's going to be about 40 degrees colder this year.
All right, looking forward to it.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah.
There we go. Neil's getting into it.
Sure.
There you go.
At least someone
I'm embracing it. So I am.
Absolutely. I'll ask you that question again Friday. Here are your high temperatures. We were in the upper 40s and lower 50s, so comfortable today. Tomorrow is going to be about the same. And folks, it's a little foggy out there in Tyler. This, of course, is our sky view thanks to Cables Roofing. Temperature-wise, we are in the 30s now, 38 degrees. Wind is calm. We look at the remainder of our temperatures. We're generally in the 30s. Sulphur Springs still holding on to 43. It's 41 in Lufkin. We're 37 in Nacogdoches and Henderson right now. I mentioned a little bit of that fog. That's because those skies have cleared. The ground is relatively damp. You combine some of those ingredients together along with the calm to light wind, and sometimes you'll see fog form, and that's exactly what's happened tonight. And I noticed this on my break. You can see about 6 miles of visibility in Tyler. So patchy fog for most, some dense fog in those low-lying areas. So please be very careful if you are traveling out and about tonight. Maybe you just got off work and you're heading to your relative's house for some time off out ahead of the Christmas holiday. But here are your temperatures right now. We're below zero from Billings to Bismarck to Minneapolis. I'm pretty sure that's Interstate 90 up there. It's 2 in Omaha. And folks, that is where our Arctic air is at the present time. One storm system is moving out of the country right now into parts of Florida and the Carolinas, and then eventually the Atlantic Ocean, and that's allowing another storm system to brew in the Pacific Northwest. You can see it on your screen right there. And the storm system, it's only going to get closer to us along with that Arctic front, and then as that Arctic front moves through the area, we are going to see these temperatures drop dramatically as we head into Thursday. Those high temperatures will occur late Thursday morning, and then Thursday afternoon we are in for a rude awakening. We could also see a little bit of precipitation with it. Again, maybe a few snowflakes, but the wind's going to be going so strong that I expect most of this to melt before it hits the ground. We're just not going to have enough moisture available for this to happen, so I don't expect any travel impacts, but don't be surprised if you see a wet flake of snow here and there. But the main story will be how drastically these temperatures drop on Thursday. As I mentioned, 11 o'clock, that's where you hit your high temperature. We're at 50. We're down to 32. That's freezing by 2. And then we're all the way down to 11 by very early Friday morning. So it will be bitterly to dangerously cold. Make sure you bundle up in the 4 Ps: plants, pipes, pets, people. Make sure everything is protected. Single digits for our northern counties for your Friday morning low. We will be in the lower teens or lower 10s, whatever you want to call it, across deep East Texas. But you factor in that strong wind that I mentioned on Thursday, it's going to feel like we're anywhere from about 5 to 10 degrees below zero early Friday morning. So please be very careful with this, folks. It looks like we're going to be under freezing for 48 consecutive hours. But once we get to Sunday, I do expect a nice little thaw out. We'll be all the way to a palmy 42 degrees, which I'm sure everybody's going to be excited about after what is to come Thursday into Friday. After that, we're at 49 next Monday, 48 Tuesday. So we just have to get through this cold spell through Saturday before we start to warm up a little bit again. And then as we look at deep East Texas, similar trend, 50s the next couple of days, at least for part of Thursday we'll be in the 50s, but the temperatures drop like a rock Thursday evening and Thursday night. Neil, Casey.
Thank you, sir.
All right, coming up early